Hi Pisces, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your September 2024 monthly tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at the astrological energies of the month of September, as well as look back to August, because that was a huge month, Pisces. As you remember, so much going on between Mercury retrograde. We had those huge conjunctions and squares between Uranus, between Mars, between Jupiter, Venus. Everyone was in the mix during the month of August. And so I will tell you, as we come into September, Pisces, really pay attention to where you are at in your life, because these themes, I will tell you, will rear their head again. And I will especially tell you because you all are experiencing your first eclipse. We will have a lunar eclipse, Pisces full moon on September 17th. So you all are starting an 18-month cycle here of some type of lessons in your life. So let's get right into it. You start off that first week with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, as well as the Five of Pentacles, also in the reverse. Second week of the month, you do have the Emperor, Aries energy there, as well as the Ace of Pentacles. Very nice to see, especially after getting that Five of Pentacles. Good to see. 10 of Wands, that third week of September, as well as the Hanged One, another major arcana. And you end the month, Pisces, with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. And the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy there at the end. So interesting mix here, Pisces. I do think that it's really nice to see this progression from that Five of Pentacles in reverse, possibly no longer worrying about your finances, because it looks like by the time you get to that second week, you have some type of new information come in, which is nice to see. Let's go ahead and ask Spirit to send you a card representing the energy you are bringing into the month of September. Spirit, if you can send my Pisceans a card representing the energy they bring into the month. And you do have the Seven of Cups. So you will have the Seven of Cups here, and you have it in reverse at the end of the month. So this is highlighting, this is a theme that could still be working with you throughout not only September, but into October. This is energy of possibly too many options on your plate, Pisces. If you're feeling overwhelmed or there's too much going on in your life, this could be a sign that you really need to slow it down, figure out, maybe prioritize. Virgo energy is really good for doing that, and we will have a Virgo new moon on the 2nd of September. Really use this energy, Pisces, to only maybe hone in on one or two objectives this month, because if you don't, you're just going to reduce or dilute your energies this month. And Spirit is trying to get you to get super laser focused, okay? And Virgo energy and Virgo season is really good for that, working on the details, working on your daily life, but also what it is that you do as a routine, and helping you get into some better rhythms of that. So just ask Spirit for that around that new moon, okay? All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and pull an overarching theme card for the month of September. And you have the Four of Cups in the reverse. So the Four of Cups is usually that depiction of the gentleman who's like sitting under the tree with his arms crossed. I've heard some people refer to it as the kind of meditation, taking some time out for yourself, but there is usually like a cloud reaching out a cup, and it's almost like the person is ignoring it. So with this Four of Cups in reverse, there is this tendency to possibly not pay attention to all the details, or possibly you are taking some time out for yourself and you are paying attention now that this is in reverse. During this month, really pay attention to the details. I keep hearing that, Pisces, for you, like this is going to be the month of where is it that you need to get laser focused on what you want. I do think that that first week of the month, as we're coming out of that tumultuous August, we are coming into Uranus retrograde, as well as Pluto entering Capricorn. So I do think that first week, you all have someone at your job, workplace that has some kind of announcement that could be released those first few weeks of the month. And by the time you get to the second week, it looks like you could benefit from whatever that announcement is. So that's really good to hear. You could be the one making this announcement. I do think by the time you get to the third and fourth weeks of the month, when we do have that eclipse, many of you all are looking at your life a lot differently. And I really am excited about that for you, Pisces, because you all have had a little time with Saturn, Neptune, both retrograde in your sign. I do think by the time you end the month, you're trying to balance out where is it that you need to put more of your energy. So I think that's going to be your big focus, is not diluting yourself, making a choice, and not getting too swept away in the energies. And you know, this first week of the month, when we have Uranus retrograde beginning in Taurus, as well as that Pluto entering Capricorn until November 19th, this really is you needing to focus on your money. I do feel like since this Five of Pentacles is in reverse, you're no longer feeling sorry for yourself because of your finances. Some of you could be stepping into a new opportunity to gain wealth this month. That Virgo new moon is asking you to really get clear on also your daily routines here. By the time you get to March, September 4th, Mars enters Cancer. And during this time, this energy of more taking care of yourself, nurturing, I do think that whatever this announcement is, or whatever it is that makes you no longer worried about your finances, I think is really going to benefit you later on this, I was gonna say this month, but even this year, Pisces, because this is energy that you're gonna be taking into the fall, into October, into November. And I do think that this second week of September looks like your best week of the month. This is when you are having Mercury entering Virgo on the 9th. And I think that Virgo energy is really going to be helping you all, because remember, Virgo sits across the sky from you, as you all are Pisces. So I do think that you all are getting crystal clear, Pisces, on what it is that you want. You're no longer feeling held back. And it does feel like some of you all come into a high up position. Possibly you are making moves to get an offer to be able to lead on a board, or possibly speak at an event, or possibly you are taking command somehow of your life, and you're finding some new opportunities for wealth during the month of September. And I do think that by the time you get to the Sun in Virgo squaring Jupiter in Gemini on the 12th, big conversations are having around how you can help either an organization bring in more money, or possibly you are the one who's being counseled and you're feeling a lot better about your finances. So really glad to see that. And I do think that by time you move into this third week, when we have the Ten of Wands here, that Hanged One, which is like the Hangman, September 17th is a big one, right? Lunar eclipse, Pisces full moon. This probably is going to be your biggest week of the month from a standpoint of change. Do know that everything that leads up to this eclipse is almost like its finality, meaning like you are entering in a new cycle once you move past September 17th. And this Ten of Wands is signaling that finality, that ending, for you to be able to see whatever it is you need to throughout the month of September. And you are thinking differently after this eclipse. And I do think that once we have the Sun entering Libra on the 22nd, you're working better with people around you. And I do think that when Venus enters Scorpio also on the 22nd, be prepared for some type of new insight. Something that you used to do all the time, some type of repeated pattern you are leaving behind. And I think that's what that Ten of Wands is also. Like, you have been through the ringer, Pisces, and I do think that Spirit is going to reward you. And I do think that by the time you end the month, we have that Seven of Cups coming up again. But I do think by the time you leave out of the month of September, this is when we have Mercury in Libra conjunct the South Node on the 29th, as well as Sun conjunct Mercury in Libra on the 30th. So once we are ending this month, conversations around how you can really button up how many things you are involved in, Pisces. Make sure you are not getting pulled into all these different avenues that you don't need to be in, because by time we move into October, we will have a solar eclipse in Libra. And so I do think that this information that comes out at the end of September is going to be pivotal for you in October. So lots going on, Pisces. I hope this was helpful for you. Tell me, what are you looking forward to in the month of September? Drop me a comment below. Make sure and look at those August tarot readings, because I think those are going to be really helpful as you move into this energy. All right, Pisces, I hope you all have a great September, and I'll talk to you later.